Look at that. You're live. Yeah, do that thing on your phone.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone. Not you. We're doing a video.
The heck happened to my phone?
Oh, did you break it?
Hey, when you do that. All right.
What did I say you're supposed to do?
Change the privacy, and I can't do that. Oh, I can. Oh, you cannot change it.
Well, that's silly. Whatever. It is what it is, I guess.
Not change it.
Hey, everyone. Jay and Aalia here for. I mean, it's not
Bi-weekly.
bi-weekly, I guess. It's been a little while since we were live again.
We have an excuse though.
We do. We were on
Out
a
of
trip.
out of the country.
A lot of you follow us on social media, so you know where we were. But happy to be back. Happy to be back in the good old USA. We miss home. 12 days was a long time to be gone.
A lot. Loved it, but it was like you said, it was way too long away from the home.
It was definitely a really good time. I enjoyed it a lot. First time being out of the country for me, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
She's a world traveler. She's been out of the country a lot.
I wouldn't say world traveler. It's been 22 years since the last time I traveled out of the country.
But you've been out of the country a lot, though. You've been lots of different places.
No,
Been
only like
Pakistan,
5, 4,
England, France,
Turkey.
Yeah,
That's it.
You've been all over the place.
That's not all over. I mean, there's more to the world than like 4 places.
More places than me.
Well, now 5 because of Italy. But anyways, so we're getting back into the groove of things. I start to go to my full-time job, teaching on Monday, which I mean, kind of excited, kind of not excited. I don't know how I feel. I guess I need that routine again.
We're all very excited for it. Gets her back in her routine. Gets her out of my hair for a little while. It's a good thing. Trust me.
Yes. But regardless, being a realtor will still be a full-time job for me. So it'll be a 2 full-time jobs. So don't you fret. I will still be here.
Keeps her busy, so.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, so we're trying to get ready for back to school. Obviously, we have a teenager. That's been crazy navigating. I think she's starting to enter some sort of rebellion stage. And then we're navigating the incorporation of technology of how much is too much for her.
Who else deals with their teenager and dealing with technology? She is just so addicted to her cell phone and her TV. It's like battling a war almost, trying to get her away from that stuff for even just a couple hours, trying to get her to go outside, enjoy,
and touch grass.
Yeah, to enjoy friends outside, to do anything outside. It's like, it's horrible to get her to go out there and do anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Who else has those struggles with their kids? I know it's a struggle for us. It's a struggle for her brother.
Mm-hmm.
Her kids have the same problems generally.
Mm-hmm.
Our neighbor across the street, her daughter is the same age as Abby. She has the same problems. A lot of our friends at Abby's age have the same problems. How about those of you that watch us? Do you have the same problems? Let us know. Do you have any tips and tricks for us?
Mm-hmm.
We'd love to hear them.
Love to hear them, and more than likely follow them. So we're just I think it's just the unstructured time, and even though I try to structure the unstructured, it's not structured enough.
Can you say structured and unstructured enough times?
No, not really. But anyway, so we're back going live every 2 weeks from today. So mark your calendars. Also, you don't have to wait until our lives to ask questions. Send us a DM, or if you know our cell phone numbers. And I know everyone knows his cell phone number because it's all over social media. Send us a text, send us a message, ask your questions if you don't want to, or you don't think that you'll be making it live. So drop those questions below in the comments. We can see them. So
yeah,
kind of excited.
Feel free to send us a text, send us an email. All of our information is all over social media. Alia's phone number, is 262-331-1618. Same thing as mine, just transpose the last two numbers instead of 2118. So super simple.
I don't really post my phone numbers on social media just because I got to make sure no kids, students gets it and then start calling me. And
she never answers her phone either. So
yeah, I do now. So, but regardless, so we kind of want to bring up some updates that happened around Kenosha since the last live. We got a few more Starbucks in our midst.
2 new Starbucks here in Kenosha.
Yes.
How about that? Do you think that there's too many Starbucks in Kenosha now? We have the one that's right by the interstate there. We have the one that's by Target. We have one that's in Target. We have one that's in Meyer.
Yeah.
We have one that's on 39th and 75th Street. And we have the new one on 80th in front of Festival.
Yep, 80th and what's the other cross street?
I don't know what that small street is.
Okay.
And then we have the new one on Green Bay Road.
Yes. However,
and then we have the one in Summers too on Green Bay Road. It has a Kenosha address, but it's technically Summers.
By Walmart area. Yep. But the thing is, I know it is a lot, or it seems like it's a lot of Starbucks. However, if you're in dire need of coffee, and no matter what direction you go, you will hit a Starbucks. So I feel like strategically, that's actually a pretty good thing.
Business plan wise, it is a really good business plan. But what do you guys think? Would you prefer a Starbucks, or would you prefer a small local business like an Anna's on the Lake or a Buzz Cafe?
Ooh, the Buzz.
I prefer Buzz too. I think it's better quality coffee. It tastes better. So when you're out and about town, do you go out of your way to go downtown and get yourself a cup of coffee? Or if you're near a Starbucks, you just stop there and grab that really quick because, going downtown is just out of your way and takes up too much time. What do you prefer to do? Let us know.
Sorry, guys. Oh, I have been up for 13 hours already. However, anyways, talk about Starbucks and coffee intake here, So what's another business that has popped up? Oh, Station on 6 downtown. That popped up recently as well, the last month or so. That is a bar.
It's a bar. We were in there briefly to check it out. It wasn't really our scene. Maybe if we were still paramedics, still in the fire scene, it'd be more of our scene. But since we're not anymore, it's just not really our vibe, I guess you can say.
It's a nice place, especially for first responders to go to. I'm not saying it's just for first responders, but it just, I think we were having an off day and just kind of didn't feel, because we don't really drink. So
it was really hot that day too.
And it was hot that day. So we kind of just, looked and was there for the grand opening and kind of okay, this is kind of cool. I'm sure we'll visit it for a longer time in the near future kind of thing. So kind of excited about that. So, but what's another thing that just popped up? I need to. So during Italy, had awesome pizza. So I was kind of complaining. It's we need some kind of Italian pizza or authentic Italian. Apparently, Cutstone has it. So that is on my to-do list this weekend. So watch out.
I've never had Cutstone pizza. Who's had Cutstone pizza before? But apparently they make pizza just like they do in Italy with olive oil, and they don't cook the crust as crispy as they do in most pizza places here in America. I don't know. Who's had custom pizza before, Lo? Let us know. What do you think about it? Is it as good as Italian pizza? Is it better than American style pizza? Is it worse? Let us know your thoughts.
And if we didn't touch base on any other new businesses that are popped up, I do apologize. We're only human. Drop it down or send us a message and say, hey, can you highlight this or go visit that? Because not only do we highlight houses for our clients, we also highlight different businesses as well to give our recommendation to people who are moving into the area as well.
We love to support the community, small businesses as much as we can. Go there, check them out. Do a video there if the owners or staff would let us. We love to do that as much as we can.
Mm-hmm.
How about the market, Alia? What's the real estate market doing here in Kenosha since we've been back? It's kind of changing a little bit. It's still definitely a seller's market. We're seeing prices kind of stabilize a little bit.
Way to go, Aalia.
Well, you were yawning there, so I didn't want too much dead air.
Couldn't be like patient a little bit there, man. But yeah, so we are seeing that the houses are sitting a little longer than we saw earlier this year. A lot of homeowners or sellers are closing under asking more than they are closing with over asking prices. So, but we are still seeing some multiple offer situations, especially if like your houses are actually priced right for the market. And you follow the agent's advice. That is key. If you do all that, then you're going to find your house getting multiple offers as well there. What if you're curious about your house and what it would sell in today's market? Let us know. Send us a DM and we can do a comparative market analysis for your property and let you know how much your house is worth in this market, especially when the market is changing. So
no pressure. Just let you know what the numbers say, and we'll go from there.
So we can't talk about sellers without talking about buyers. So like buyer burnout is still showing up. What does that mean?
So we're seeing a lot of buyers. They're just, they're tired of the multiple offer situation that they were getting into the last 4, 5, 6 months or so.
Mm-hmm.
They're still seeing multiple offer situations especially in houses that are priced correctly. So they don't want to deal with that. Interest rates, as we all know, are still high, so they don't want to pay the inflated prices because housing prices do continue to go up. So as housing prices go up and interest rates stay high, then they can afford less house. So unfortunately, we've seen a lot of buyers drop out of the market recently and just say, you know what, we have to save a little bit more money and just wait 6 months, 8 months, maybe a year before we jump back in the market again. We're seeing some of that. We're seeing even buyers take a second or third job to be able to afford what they want. And yeah.
So as Chad had been talking, I just received a text from a person asking, so how, sorry, my ADHD kicked in. So the question I got was not a real estate related question per se, but it's asking how it is working with your spouse and you're there 24/7.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of get excited like a week or 2 weeks before school because it gives me a chance to get out of the house.
It was nice today because we spent a lot of the day today separate.
Mm-hmm.
Aalia went to her classroom and set up her classroom. She had a doctor's appointment today, and she ran some errands today. So it was a lot of separate time today. It was kind of nice today, kind of like being like the school year where she goes off to work and I go off to my job and we do our own thing.
And then we meet in the evening and we have an actual fun times.
Mm-hmm. Catch up on our day, talk a little bit, parent Abby for a little bit.
So yeah, it's a lot. I mean, I love working with this guy. However, we sometimes do too many things together, so you don't get a break. So, yeah.
we have to create those breaks, that separation time.
Mhm.
And it's hard to do sometimes, especially with this one, because she doesn't like to do it by herself a lot. She's very codependent on somebody. She's like, I want to go to the grocery store and go shopping, but I need somebody to go with me. Chad, let's go to the grocery store and go shopping.
I like
The
to comment and talk and like have a conversation.
uh-huh.
So when I go
And
grocery
you can't have that conversation with yourself?
no, I have it too many times in my head as it is. I need something external. Anyways,
But we get through it. It's okay. We have fun together too. So
mhm.
not
So
not too many arguments. So
exactly. So we are going to talk about how, when we've kind of talked about parenting a teen. And mind you, our teen is just turned a teenager this year. So she is now
a handful.
a handful, right? So it kind of made us start thinking, how does having a teenager, a parent of a teenager, compare to a real estate, like compared to real estate? Like, explain that analogy.
I mean, you have to constantly
Negotiate.
negotiate
Oh my
and
God.
be on top of her all the time and make sure that nothing falls through the cracks.
Oh my God. It's crazy because the constant negotiation. We tell her one thing and she goes also she counter offers her offer.
Her
It,
own offer, she counter offers her own offer, even
right.
before we can say yes or no to it.
Exactly. Or she counters our offer when we say, hey, you're not going to have your electronic for the whole day. She goes, I have a countered offer to, it's like, this is not a negotiation. So it kind of reminds me of the whole real estate. Like, if you have a good offer, expect a counter offer because there's always a counter offer. And it's a very rare thing that you don't have a counter offer. Treat it like a teenager, pretty much. So, location, depending on the location of, let's say, a grocery store or shopping kind of thing, she is always asking for more.
Where'd she want to go today? She want to go to, was it Claire's?
Yesterday, she wanted to go to Claire's, right? She always wants more, just like the negotiation. Either the buyers or the sellers always want more. So you got to do the what's best for whoever you're representing. So it kind of reminds me of the real estate business.
It's an interesting time in our life right now.
Yes, I'm glad I'm going back to work.
Luckily, we only have one and not two of them.
Or more than two. Whoever has more than one, I pray you are a blessed
If you have more than
person.
one, do they team up against you and and like come at you from both sides? Like I can see like two kids going against one parent, or
Oh,
three
yeah.
kids going against both parents and teaming up against you. Like, does that happen?
I know that happened in my house.
Yeah, me and my sisters used to do that with my parents. We team up against my parents all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it would work, most times it didn't, but we would try. So
it's interesting. So let's talk about overpricing homes. So we talked about real estate a little bit here. So why is overpricing your house dangerous?
So it's dangerous because buyers are smart. I mean, you got to look at it from a buyer's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
When you're going to buy a house, what's the first thing you do? You do research. You go to Zillow.com, you go to Realtor.com, you might go to our website, but you do your own research. You look at prices. You say, hey, this house that's similar to this house, your house that just hit the market, just also hit the market for this price. But your house is priced $50,000 higher. But it looks exactly the same. It's the same amount of bedrooms, same amount of bathrooms, same counters, same flooring. Maybe your basement's finished, whereas that other house's basement isn't finished. But is a finished basement really worth $50,000 more? I don't know. Maybe in your eyes as the seller it is, But to a buyer, is that really worth another $50,000? Honestly, to most buyers, it probably isn't.
So let us know, drop it down in the comments if having a finished basement makes it a whole different bracket of pricing, and explain why. Like, we will love to know. As realtors, we will love to know whether or not that finished basement is worthwhile for that increase, the price hike. Yeah.
So, like I was saying, a lot of buyers, they see that your house is overpriced and they just scroll past it because they say, oh, that house is overpriced. We're coming out of a market where sellers didn't negotiate. It was either pay the price that the seller asked or you moved on. We're entering into a market where sellers will negotiate with you now. So if you think the house is overpriced, put in that offer and see what the seller says.
Start that conversation.
Like Aalia said, a lot of houses are now closing either at asking price or under asking price. So we're starting to see sellers either offer concessions, like they're paying your closing costs, or they're taking under asking price now. So if you feel like a house is overpriced, but you really love it, talk to us. Maybe we'll submit that offer and see if you can get it for under asking price. Maybe you can get it for $10,000, $15,000 under asking. You never know until you ask, but you have to start that conversation first.
Exactly. So that's actually one of the biggest mistakes that buyers do, is not negotiate, or they carte blanche offer the asking price and not really ask for much, just because they want to win that house. So kind of follow the realtor's advice, our advice, when putting in the offer, kind of things. We're not saying put in a $20,000 under asking price. I wouldn't go that low.
No, don't insult the sellers. But if you think the house is worth, $10,000 under what they're asking for it, shoot that offer over and see what they say.
It's a good starting point, kind of thing. So, what's another mistake that we're seeing for buyers?
Not getting pre-approved. That is a huge mistake, and one that we see buyers make all the time. They come to us and they say, you know what, I have this list of 5, 10 houses I want to see. And the first question that I always ask them, or that we always ask them, have you talked to a lender? Are you pre-approved, or are you buying cash? Well, I don't have enough money to buy cash, and I have not talked to a lender, so I'm not pre-approved. Well, I would love to show you all these houses, but you need to get pre-approved first. Because what if you fall in love with that house that's $400,000? But then when you fall in love, you go talk to a lender, and the lender says you can only afford a house that's $200,000. Well, guess what? You can't buy that house that's $400,000 now.
So that's just one of the mistakes that buyers do. Head over to our YouTube channel. We have plenty of videos of you following the different mistakes that we are seeing, and how to rectify or find the remedies for those situations. So make sure you head over to our YouTube channel. And if you are already on our YouTube channel, go into and subscribe to us, and we drop down different tips and solutions to a lot of the situations.
2 videos a week, guys.
Exactly.
It's a lot of work. Aalia gets very tired of it.
It's worth it, because I spend more time with this guy.
That's right, and I'm wonderful.
Yeah, we'll say that. Any other questions that you guys think of? It could be personal, it could be a fun little situation. What do you think?
So what do you feel about for this school year, Aalia? You're teaching 6th grade this year. How do you feel it's going to go? You're teaching your favorite subject, history.
I know. I'm excited to start teaching social studies only, which is great, because you can do a lot. Though I was sad because I was learning how to make English fun and interactive. But at least I can say I've taught 7th grade. Now I can teach 6th grade. So that's another positive thing. That's another grade I'll have an experience in professionally, and how to handle those little 6th graders, and teaching a different types of social studies, which is the world geography. So that'll be kind of interesting and scary and fun.
What?
So, but anyway, so if you hear laughter, my daughter is actually she actually has a friend over, which I'm really excited and happy because she rarely has sleepovers or has friends over. So I'm really really happy. So if you hear giggling, that's who they are. So, and it keeps her occupied and not really technology focused. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, they're actually not on their phones the whole night, so we're happy about that.
I can't with the technology.
It's a win for us.
Right. So, any other questions? So, one tip, if you were to tell the viewers, what would it be?
Just make sure that whether you're buying or selling, either one, or investing, make sure you have a plan. Whether you have a realtor or you're going to go at it yourself, just have some sort of plan in mind. You know,
what do you mean about a plan?
Like a budget in mind. Ideally, you're going to get pre-approved. If you're selling, where you're going to go after you sell. Don't be like sellers I've seen before who just sell their house and are like, oh, I'll figure it out after I sell my house. Well, that's not really an ideal plan, because are you going to live on a park bench then? Are you going to live out of your car and live with friends and family? Friends and family probably get tired of you living with them after a little while. So, you really need some kind of plan after you sell your house. Are you going to buy another house right away? Are you going to rent? Like, what are you going to do? So you need to have a plan. Investing is a really great thing to build your wealth and build wealth for the future. But again, you need to have a plan. Are you going to invest in duplexes, triplexes, single family houses? Are you going to hold them and rent them out? Are you going to flip them?
Where are you going to invest in? Are you going to invest in Kenosha? Are you going to invest in the west of the eye, Racine? Those are the areas that we help people purchase and invest as well. So think about the location of the investment property before you start purchasing it for your possible investments, because that location will gravitate your price for your rent as well.
What are some gold nuggets you'd give people, Aalia?
I just did it.
Well, do you have any other ones? That was like one.
I have tons, but at the same time, you gotta
share them with us.
Sprinkle
share
these
some
nuggets.
more with us.
So what's another?
I just asked you.
I don't know. I literally just said my profound thoughts.
You said you got tons of golden nuggets.
Well, I got to keep them close to my chest.
It means she doesn't have any other ones. That's what that means.
I have tons. So hire us as your realtors and you'll find out those nuggets.
Okay.
Believe me, they're not chocolate.
Oh, should we tell them about the night chocolates on the cruise ship?
Oh my goodness. So every day, so I got so spoiled. So like not only for the chocolates, but for, let's say, the food that was already cooked and out for you. Didn't have to do any dishes. You didn't have to think of what to eat, except for what choices, whatever.
It was really nice.
It was really nice. And I eat mainly protein, so they had a variety of protein for me. So I got used to eating certain ways. So, and every night the steward will come, turn down the bed, and leave 2 little chocolates. I have no more turn down chocolates.
No more turn down chocolates. I never got one of those chocolates, by the way.
I'm not sharing my chocolate.
She never shared her chocolates with me.
I don't share chocolate with anyone.
Sad face.
You don't like chocolate.
But I wanted to try one at least.
I did. I eventually gave you one.
You never gave me one.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Okay, we're not going to
argue.
argue.
In your mind you did.
Sure. Anyways, but yeah, so the no turn down chocolates. I come home very sad about that. And then also it hits me, crap, who's going to cook for me?
Now she has to make her own eggs in the morning.
I know. And they had a variety of eggs. Like I had 2 sunny side up eggs.
Perfectly made sunny side up eggs too. We have to get one of those pans that you put the egg in there and it makes them perfectly.
eventually.
I bet Amazon has those.
Oh, I'm sure. And then they had scramble, which I normally don't like, but like their herb infused scrambled eggs. Oh my God. They were so good. And then I had cheeses, slices of cheese. So it's like a person on a high protein diet. It was their dream being there. Seafood, all variety of seafood. I was actually proud of my daughter who tried squid, ate some octopi.
Abby found her new favorite food there. She had like a seafood medley there.
She loved the tentacles of the octopus. Like, I don't think so for me. But anyways, I digress. But we're back to reality. I have to start cooking for myself. Feel sorry for me. So, anyways.
All right, guys. I think we'll wrap it up here. Half hour is pretty good. So if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out. Send us an email, drop us a text, shoot us a DM. My phone number is 262-331-1621. Call or text me anytime. Hope that you guys have a great night, and we'll be around if you need us. Talk to you guys soon.
Bye, guys.